Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wild Rift Open 2. We are here for the upper bracket finals. It's going to be Dr. Hellcats going up against Evos Savage Girl, who we saw in the previous round.
We saw both of these teams already on our stream, and both of them are very strong. Just to recap, Hellcats were the team who used Orianna mid. She had very good ultimates, catching out the enemy AD carry, and really turned the game around for her team. Meanwhile, we just saw Evo Savage Girl in the last game, and they were quite methodical, they were very controlled. You can see why they are the best team in Vietnam. Though I would have to say that for a very new team that they fought on the side of next gen, they did, upset Savage Girl a little
Mhm.
bit here and there in terms of the team fights with unexpected ultimates, a very unorthodox team composition. So it'll be interesting to see whether Hellcats and Savage Girl, whether they decide to go with the standard meta team composition, or are they going to change things up and maybe surprise the other?
Yeah, speaking of surprises, if I'm not mistaken, the Rogue DR on Hellcats is actually a Akali main, and Akali is usually banned against her, but this time it actually is available. So I'm interested to see if she picks that one up and if she performs well on it.
And Gragas, who did not get banned either, has been banned throughout, but the last few games we saw Unleashed here.
Mhm.
It's gonna leave Brom and Janna open. If they want to trade AD carries, they can as well. And oh, we just forgot, Camille slipped
Yeah,
through.
Camille exists, and therefore Camille is taken.
And with Jarvan and Camille, it signals to us that Jarvan is going to go to the jungle while Camille is going to be
Mhm.
top. So Evil Savage Skull has a chance to, say, take the Fiora or just be happy with a tank Gragas because he can definitely tank up her damage.
Yeah. You know what else is available right now? Gato is available right now. It hasn't been banned either. The bans were Ziggs, Lee Sin, Renekton, and Vi. So that leaves DIL Cats potentially picking up an extra piece of the combo along with the AD carry. But the Akali that I mentioned just now, Rogue DR, is gonna be picking that one up. And they're gonna round up the composition most likely with a Tristana.
And looking at Savage Skull, they have their support and AD carry, Gragas and Garrus. So, ooh, looks like it is gonna be a Gragas jungle and not a lane tank Gragas. Gonna be using that Oriana, which Hellcats were so good on really in the
Yep.
previous game. But this time they are the ones who have to watch out for that ball. In terms of ball carriers, however, you don't really have a reliable one. I guess you could say Gragas can go in. Kaisa also has potential, but these are not straight up tanks that can really carry the ball in a direct manner. So Eva's girl, gonna have to rely on the Ori ultimate really to control these fights together with Gragas. They have a lot of AoEs. They can scale up for sure. Kaisa, Oriana, and on the side of Hellcats, however, they have that S tier Brom pick. So anything that the other side throws at them, they do always have a choice to peel back and threaten them with Brom slow and Brom stun.
Definitely. On the side of Savage Girl, I would like to note that it is most likely going to be a AP Gragas because he took Electrocute. So gonna see some damage coming out from that one as well. A lot of that really ups their AoE damage by a lot. Although it is a kind of reverse synergistic in the sense that Shockwave pulls people in, but the Gragas ulti pushes them away. They can still land a massive AoE and really chunk out their opponents if they wanted to.
I think AoE is the name of this game. Really excited to see the 5v5 clashes because you think about the Venn diagram. You have
Ah,
on one
yes.
side, for the blue side, you have Jarvan and you have Camille. So, yes, Gragas may be able to disrupt that, but Camille might be able to turn it around.
Most definitely the case. Camille gonna be the first one to the lane. Junglers are starting on opposite sides of the map right now.
Also excited to see this Akali on Rogue, who
Mhm.
is her main. And Akali, Even though the base armor got nerfed, she's not doing so well against AD champions, but she is going up against Oriana. So gonna be a little bit more happy about this matchup.
Yeah, but definitely an early level still gotta get shoved in. Like you can see what's happening here. But Rogue Dia actually walking aggressively forward because she does have the support of her Jarvan there, who could land a flag and drag combo. But for now, Oriana
Oh.
actually going to unknowingly dodge that combo.
Oh,
But does take a fair amount of damage and spend a fair amount of mana as well.
that was so unfortunate. I think if Den DR just waited a bit longer in that bush, could have gotten the perfect flag and drag combo. That's it. Still gonna trade scuttles on both sides of the map, and wards are already coming down in mid. So I think mid laners are well warded. I don't think the junglers will visit there just yet. Everyone is gonna be looking for that level 5.
That's right, level 5 is what both teams want so they can start fighting. Savage Girl constantly pushing in their bot lane as well, making use of that Enchanter range advantage on the Lulu. But Rogue Dia sees the Oriana has no mana and decides to go in. The Shuriken flip will land. That's a fair amount of damage right there onto Ennis.
Gonna force a reset because of mana, but at the same time, it's pretty safe just pushing up.
Ooh.
Gragas?
Look who is here. It's a Gragas. Does have the flash drinks from that barrel. Throws the explosive cast forward. Vampy gonna get polymorphed up. Gonna be flashing away.
Bit
And
unfortunate could not chain the body slam just because of the angle that the cast went. Still, there was a good trade. Got Brom's flash off as well as heal was expended.
Yep.
So making him just that much weaker when they hit level 5.
It also allows Kai'Sa to get the first reset off.
Items
Considering-
coming in. Haunting Guys already on Gragas. And interestingly, recently a lot of the pros and whenever they play Akali, it used to be Haunting Guy's first item, but nowadays they're just gonna go up for the Lich Bane and look for the Death Cap next.
Yeah, Kali has really turned more into an assassin than the sustained damage. As you can see, Rogue Dia also running the phase rush, which signals that she wants to go in, burst someone down, and get out quickly rather than the Conqueror. That would allow her to do more sustained damage.
Phase Rush obviously was introduced in patch 2.3, and we knew that it would benefit a lot of champions. And here it gives Akali some variation on her playstyle, really. You can go LHQ.
Oh. Jarvan getting caught out a little there. The polymorph was used as well. Then deciding not to use her ultimate there, holding onto that key cooldown.
Interestingly, Oriana's the one with Conqueror and not Phase Rush this time around. Looking for that longer trades against Akali.
Yeah, the dragon has actually been started right now, and it's just gonna be given over to the Hellcats. A teleport coming in from the Garen, but that's a little late. Yeah, he's late to the party, and latecomers don't get anything apparently.
It was really the story of mid lane. If you watch the lane, Akali was the one who was putting pressure on Oriana, and she managed to get the push in, which is why Hellcats managed to just take the dragon down really fast and really easily without much contest.
Yeah, that is what happens when you give Rogue Dia her Akali. She knows exactly how to play this matchup. She knows how to pressure the Oriana. You would think that when Oriana is a ranged champion, she would be able to push out Rogue, but ultimately, Rogue knows when she has the advantage. She knows how to take advantage of the advantage. Oh, Lulu gonna get knocked up. There, Rogue Dia flipping over the wall, but not gonna be jumping further in.
the game goes, Akali is just gonna get a lot more pressure on this Orianna. And Orianna is gonna be more of a team fighter rather than a 1v1 laner. So not too surprising there. Akali also doing very well on getting enough gold for her first item, as we saw just now. It's like both teams is still 0-0. Can you believe it? At 6 minutes.
This is interesting flavor of War Rift, but it looks like that might not be for very long. Jarvan gonna go in with 3-man Cataclysm, but he pulls out Garen following in with the Demacian Justice, but the Camille is onto the Lulu, and it's gonna be Rogue DR picking up the first kill. Evos Savage Girl, they are dropping right now. Their health bars are blinking red, and Rogue DR is just there to clean them up. The 5-pointer strikes coming out again. And Ennis unable to find that damage flashing back, but the explosive shot there from the Tristana to pick up another kill.
Rogue DR with the moves. We saw her move left, move right, just to dodge out that Orianna ball. And Hellcats saw the opportunity to jump on them just as they moved through the mid lane. Evos were not at all prepared. It looks like they really were taken by surprise, and looking at their items as well, they are not online, right? They're still looking for that 2-item power spike. Kai'Sa still wants to get the evolved on her Icathian Rain. I think she already has with those items, the BF Sword and the Vamp Scepter. But oh,
wow.
Ouch! See that health bar?
That was painful. That is the power of the mid-game Tristana right there. Clearly showing, you know, Queen DR that she's definitely not to be trifled with. With that, the Hellcats are going to be able to pick up this Rift Herald uncontested.
A lot of the Philippines teams have been favoring this Tristana pick, especially since Next Play set an example in the very first game.
Oh wow, explosive cast just to secure that Herald there. You know, maybe a little far forward as well. The Garen has Silencer, and oh, that's a beautiful dodge there using the Hextech Ultimatum, but unfortunately it is not enough. Evil Savage Girl bite back and take a kill.
Reason for Hellcats to be there, but yeah,
yes.
they had no reason to contest that, especially since they already had the pressure at top, so there was a numbers disadvantage here at bot. I think it's just a small mistake, but still, all eyes on how Hellcats are going to play around this fed Tristana, because we saw two sides, right? We saw when Next Play got Tristana hit, they swept the game. On the other hand, some teams just didn't know how to play around it.
Yeah, that's right, Dragon dropping to about 2,000. Where is the Tristana? Not in the fight just yet, but the fight has begun. Braum able to knock up 2 members. Orianna already going down, and Queen is just free hitting off the side right there. Now jumping in with the Goomba Stomp. The Jarvan right now, he survived with a little bit of health, but off screen, looks like triple kills happening. Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Unstoppable is Tristana. Camille gonna be able to pick up a kill, and it's gonna be an ace for the Hellcats.
Not too sure why Evos Savage wanted to take that. As we just mentioned, they need to find the 2-item power spike. They need to hold back, and they need to play defensively because Hellcats managed to get some early kills. We know that Tristana can blow up these fights. And still they wanted to contest it. It is only the second dragon, which, yes, they managed to get, but at what cost?
At quite a big cost, for sure. They lose even more of the space that they had by bringing the Tristana further forward right here. Jones got a triple kill in that one. Not Jones, sorry. Queen got a triple kill in that one, and Jones as well with a level advantage over this Garen right here is going to become a split pushing menace. The Baron is up. The Hellcats are about 6,000 gold ahead of their opponents at this point in time. And Yin clearly cannot match this Camille at the moment. It's action happening out in the top lane as well. 3 members of Savage Girl, and there's going to be a ultimate actually to engage with the Kai'Sa. Caught out once again, and Rogue DR just makes her vanish off the face of Wild Rift. Shockwave only onto one Jarvan, who is pretty tanky right there, taking up everything. The Cataclysm coming down as well. He finally falls after a really long time. The spinning boy makes it out, but Rogue DR is running rampant in the backline. The Shuriken unfortunately will not let. Queen DR though is going to use the rocket jump to try to find the damage, but the Baron is just pummeling away at her, and she's really low as well. Rogue DR finds the Shuriken and finds 2 kills. This is why you don't let her have Akali.
Yeah, Rogue DR pulling out all the stops on Akali. Really, really well played there. Super great micro. The story started when Kaisa got caught out of position. When she was in the lane while the rest of her team were caught in that tri-bush. So Hellcats, Rogue's Akali recognized that she was alone. She didn't have support coming in from Lulu. She could just burst down Kaisa immediately. So a bit uncharacteristic of Savage Girl, really. Looking at how they played the previous series, we expected them to be a little bit more controlled and knowing when to fight and knowing when they can take these fights. But I guess Savage Girl when they are ahead and Savage Girl when they are behind are 2 different stories.
That's right. Savage Girl, they were really unable to close out the previous game very efficiently when they had a lead. Now they are the ones who need to steal this Baron to get back into the game. Keep your eyes on the Gragas as well. Hellcats respectfully back off from the Baron. But they have the inside track, and that's going to be a Cataclysm onto 2 there. Kaisa already flashing out. With Wild Growth as well onto her, but Gragas is just going to immediately fall, and Rogue DI has landed the Shuriken, and there goes the Lulu, there goes all the protection that the Kaisa needed, and now they're going to continue on with this dive, going to pick up a 3rd kill there. Garen has shown up, but it's too little, too late. Look at Rogue DI flying back in again. They find the damage onto the Kaisa. It's going to be Queen who picks up the 3rd in the fight before going down herself. It's just one Garen right now against the world, and Jones is already going to dive in. The sweep coming out, and one more hit from Java, and he's going to take down the Demacian. It's gonna be an ace. He flashes out. DI Hellcats again with another teamfight win.
And Evos Savage Girl almost surrendered right there. I think they are feeling a little bit tilted. Normally, when we see Jarvan catch one person with Cataclysm, we would say, oh, that's not good. But in this case, Hellcats are way ahead. Can Evos punish this?
It looks like they might be able to find a single kill onto the Jarvan here. He did not have mana to flag and drag, so he could only drag.
Yeah. But still, Hellcats are in the lead. They're gonna be very comfortable with this lead. We saw how Jarvan only caught one Gragas out, but Akali completely zoned the rest of Evos. And here Evos recognized that the jungler is now gonna try this Baron, but I don't think they can do it very fast.
Yeah, they only have about 10 seconds until Jarvan comes up. Baron is doing a lot of damage right there. And look at Queen just at the back, absolutely fearless there. Showing up, nearly taking down that Lulu, and Kaisa flying in. That's not where you want to be, my friend. There's going to be 3 down for Evos Savage Girl, and DR Hellcats are going to be able to take a 4th as well, unless this Gragas is able to escape. And nope, Jones just cutting him down. That's going to be DR Hellcats picking up 4, and most likely this Baron as well.
It was the Hellcats, it was Tristana who was hanging around the flank at the side and just hitting Evos with basic attacks. And slowly you realize, oh no, Evos' duo lane are at half health, which gave the cue for Rogue's Akali to just jump in.
That's right, Rogue really knowing how to play with her team, and Queen as well, with a phenomenal performance on this Tristana. Dan is going to try to take down that turret, but with the Garen there, it's not exactly possible. Rogue DR is around to reinforce though. The Cataclysm coming out. They're going to trap this Garen. They're going to try to take him down. He may be attacked, but Rogue DR is just shredding through everyone there. That's a perfect execution. It's a double kill. It's actually just a 1v5 right now. Rogue DR is probably going to pay the price for that with her life, but Java going back in is going to probably be able to find that Orianna, but it's actually Queen who comes in. Goomba stomps out, actually gets knocked back by that cast, but all the shielding and all the healing from the Braum keeping her alive, and all while that is happening, Jones is just free pushing in top lane. I think DI Hellcats have got this game.
Yeah, they did use the momentum this time, which is very nice to see finally. They got Baron, they decided to jump the tower, and close out this game. Congratulations to Hellcats. They are going to be advancing to the grand final.
Yeah, that's right. Savage Girl putting up a very valiant fight. They're going to be moving down to the lower bracket as well. But for now, Savage Girl, we're going to be seeing them in the grand finals. Sorry, not Savage Girl. Hellcats, we're going to be seeing them in the grand finals right there. And you really need to ask yourself, are you willing to give Rogue this Akali? Because she has been an absolute monster on it this entire game.
26,000 damage on Rogue's Akali, mastery on this champion, put on a clinic for everyone to see. I don't expect that anyone who's going to face Hellcats is going to let this Akali get through once again. And Evos just get punished by her speciality.
Absolutely. It is the grand finals, I believe, is gonna be a BO3, so it's not gonna be you're not gonna be able to pull out such a cheese, I would say. But of course, they do need to find a way to deal with this Akali, either to ban it, whoever is facing Hellcats in the finals, either ban it or come up with a solution, perhaps.
If composed as we wanted to see them, honestly, they took fights that they shouldn't have. Maybe it's a little bit of a miscommunication or miscoordination. Maybe the team just wasn't on the same page for this particular game. But they are still going to have a second chance in the lower bracket, so cannot count them out just yet. Has the potential to come bouncing back. Might once again be in the grand finals, who knows? We'll have to see.
That's right, we will have to see. Looking at what we have left for today, my friends, there is still one more game to go. And it's going to be exciting for sure. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and we'll be back for one more game of Wild Rift.